Morning, everybody. So moving on to the DAX, and we did get a break of the head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders yesterday. So I hope you were awake and got into that trade. So let's just have a look at where we're going to. Now, there is a very, very, very strong area coming up here, and that is the zone that we need to watch. You can see how we've been interacting with that zone and how we came back and used that zone as support as well. So it's been used as support and resistance quite a bit in the last 3-4 months, 5 months. Okay, so that is the area that we need to pay attention to. Just one other thing we need to just have a look at here is, and it coincides with the 76.4. So it's definitely an area that I will be entering a short, okay? Even if it is just for a short retracement, but there is a possibility that there's a bigger move down from this level, okay? So just stay awake to that level. And whatever you do, don't assume that it's going to break through that level, because it won't. Okay, daily. So we're still very much in a very strong uptrend. Okay, we've been hovering a little bit here at the 61.8, and we finally broke through. Okay, now we are still in this trend, and I'm just going to chop it off slightly. And what I saw yesterday is, don't do that. So let's just copy this. Is we are essentially in this bigger channel, okay? But the part that is still concerning me is that the 200 and the 100 EMA are still traveling apart, okay? And this is not typical of a proper bull move. Normally you would have had a sharper move in the 200 EMA, and we would be through here. Okay, you can see the 50, this light blue line is coming through, which has crossed both of them at the moment. So that is still concerning, the fact that we are apart, okay? Now you can see we're apart, so, and we're moving up again. So is this bull trend going to continue, or are we going to get some kind of action here? Okay. And normally you'd expect this kind of thing. You see the blue line cuts through the 200 and then comes back to cut through the 200 here. That's what you would expect with 100. That it would have fallen below, moved up, but it hasn't. So it's kind of grouped. Now, is this a blip to the top, or is this genuinely a move to the top? My opinion is that we are going to target this area here, and then we're going to consolidate, and this is going to be the make or break area. Okay, so let's just get down to the 4 hour. Very strong uptrend, no reason to be out of any long trades that you're in. Okay, and also no reason to go short. So what you'll be watching for today is any kind of pullback, and so that would be an area that I'd look for a pullback. Let's just do this, because there is a Brooks gap there. Okay, see there, the tail here, and there's a little gap between the green line and where the cursor is now. So there's a Brooks gap there. So that's definitely a good area to be in long, and it'll also be on the 4 hour T-Consen. And guys, can you see how this 4 hour T-Consen is just holding up price so nicely? Okay, and just bear in mind, we didn't mention it again, but we still do have this divergence in play on the weekly and the daily. Although the daily is quite wide, it's from here. Okay. The shorter term diversions, there's nothing. Okay, so you just keep that in mind. That's why I'm saying this zone up here is critical. Let's get down to the 4 hour. There's nothing there that we can write home about. So let's go to the hour. Right, so as you can see, this area here is the retest of this head and shoulders. Okay, so there is the left shoulder, there is the head, and there is the right shoulder. So what we're looking for is a pullback. I mean, this is really just the futures. Most of this is the futures move where we close. So we close within here somewhere. So I'll double check now. Let's just get to a 30 and then we'll know where we closed. Okay, so we closed right over there, which is in this area. Okay, so this is definitely a zone that I'll be looking for. And the nice thing about this is that's a 15-point zone and it gives you an 86-point stop loss, which is a nice trade. Okay, and it's 86-point risk. Let's take it from the bottom there. 86-point risk for 180, so it's pretty much more than a 2-to-1 trade, which is great. Okay, so that is basically it on the DAX. I don't see, there's no shorts here. This has broken to the upside. I'm looking for a retest, and you can argue that we have retested there, but I don't trust the over hours content, so I'll wait for anything that starts happening from 8 o'clock. Should be a pullback and then be an entry long, and hold that entry for this zone. And if you're conservative, you're going to take profits over here. Okay, and then maybe just leave a runner in anticipation to get to here. Now, before we go, let's just go look to the left. You can see how far back this goes. So let's go have a look. What is there? Oh, we need more. Okay, there we go. So now you can see what kind of interaction has been at this level. So we've got a double bottom here, and also this top here, and there. And also there was a top here, there was a top at this level. Yeah, so guys, and you can see how that one there coincides with a lot as well. See there, used it there, used it there. Yeah, so I think for me, very simple. That is my profit taking area. So whatever happens here, that is where I'm getting out. And if we take a look at what this head and shoulders target is, it falls short, but that is the area that I'm looking for shorts. Okay, and I'd expect a decent retracement or even a complete retracement of this up move from there. So that's the DAX. I hope it helps, guys, and I'll catch up with you guys later.